Let's go for a cruise. Hey, you know what? This is like the third time I've made a video on the Duke and I haven't published it. I haven't put it up. It's we're just doing some trial and error with microphones as usual. I had a really good Sony microphone in the helmet. It was working out for the most part, but the problem is, and I'll put it up here, here's a photo of it, it's stereo. So if you have it up and down inside your helmet, you get a lot of road and motorcycle noise and a bit of audio. If you have it lengthwise, you get a bit of wind noise. You get a bit more wind noise than if it's up and down. And when you're using the filters, audio filters, to clean out the wind noise, it creates a very weird effect when you're playing it back. So I've switched yet again to another microphone. This one is inside the cheek pads as well. I found a solution to that. Put it right inside the cheek pad. Look at this unit going up here. I've seen the artist's rendering of it. It looks pretty nice, but you're on the corner of Watson, which turns into Promontory, and Better. A majorly busy section of road. Have fun with that. Some of you might be wondering, why are you not running and cycling anymore? Well, just taking a break, I guess. I took a break from running over the winter and did a lot of cycling instead, but just not feeling it, man. I'd rather ride the motorcycle and make videos than run at the moment, even cycling. And we leave for Saskatchewan on Saturday, so no use really going all out and getting a bunch of training done before I go on a 2-week road trip. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can actually go, and you can go, speaking of Saskatchewan, and these guys can actually go, but she's scared. Just taking a break from all that running and cycling right now. I do miss it, and I do have a bit of anxiety about not doing it, but not a huge amount, because I know I'll get back to it when we get back from our vacation. So yeah, and not really gonna run while I'm on vacation. There's no need to. We're going to, here's a story, here's a scenario. Next year we're going to Mexico in March with my buddy and his family. And he says, wait till I show you all the places we can run while we're there on vacation. Yeah, hard stop on that one. Linda and I haven't done a lot of overseas or destination vacations. They cost a lot of money and they take a lot of time and planning, so we really don't do it. Veteran plate. What does a veteran plate mean, everybody? It means caution. I drive really poorly. So yeah, when we go on vacation, it's rare, and we're not gonna go and spend that kind of money to go to Mexico only to go running. Sorry, we We will be living a life of debauchery for the 10 days or 7 days that we were there. Yeah. I mean, hey, if you want to run on vacation, by all means, go for it. But don't think I'm going to do it. No siree. No siree. Linda either. Like, they work out at the gym. We're staying at some fantastic resort while we're there too. I'm sorry. I'm not spending all that money and to go to Mexico to work out and run. Not happening. I'm not trying to insult anybody. If you choose to keep fit for that 2-week vacation, knock yourself out. But I just don't understand the motivation behind that. It's only 2 weeks, for goodness sakes. You're not gonna lose any fitness gains. You're not gonna frickin' completely wreck yourself in that 2 weeks you're gone. So yeah, that's my stand on it. I've worked my new department now for a week and it's fantastic. My body's getting a workout. I'm using a new kind of lift. It's called an electronic pallet jack, also known in slang terms in the big box world as a scud. It takes a bit of muscle to throw that thing around, so I'm happy for that, for sure. Definitely happy for that. And I know all the people in that department really well, so I get along with everybody, and they're showing me a lot of patience as I learn the ropes. So yeah, it was a good decision. Yeah, I'm just heading out, nowhere in particular. We'll cruise downtown Chilliwack and see what sort of silliness presents itself to us. Other than that, just running the chain oil through the chain, I noticed over the last couple rides I had a squeaky chain. And what I like to do is give the chain a good healthy squirt of Motul chain lube and let it sit for a couple hours on the chain so it penetrates, and then I take it out, go for a rip. I'm pretty sure that next year I'm going to need a new chain and sprocket, and I'm sure that's not going to be cheap. Yeah. Well, this is it, everybody. This is downtown Chilliwack. Chilliwack. Linda and I have been trying to get into this museum, but thanks to COVID, the museum's been closed. Well, speaking of COVID, so the U.S.-Canadian border's been closed for, what, 16 months now? Which is understandable given the pandemic. I get that. And we really, 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 really miss going to Bellingham. Like, really, really, really super miss going to Bellingham. Racing in Bellingham, visiting Bellingham, riding our bicycles down to Bellingham. Oh, we miss it. Anyway, what am I looking at? Oh yeah, got my head up my ass, that's what I got. Anyways, I hear a lot of people blaming Trudeau for the borders not being open yet to the United States. Yes, blaming Trudeau. Now, these are the type of people that, and let's understand one thing. I don't follow politics. I'm nowhere near smart enough to follow politics and to understand it. But I can tell when someone has a very biased opinion of a politician, because basically nothing that politician does is right. It's the right thing to do. Nothing. Oh, hi there. Hi. Yes. All right. All right. Yeah, nothing that politician does is right. And I just think that's just narrow-mindedness, and just shows a lot of ignorance on that person's behalf. Oh, let's go down this alley, shall we? Yeah, why not? We're out for a cruise. Anyway, so I know a lot of people with a unhealthy hatred towards Trudeau. Whatever. But the borders are closed right now. Okay? Trudeau is not in charge of that, you numpties. That's just not Trudeau's decision. It's supposed to be a real cool bakery here somewhere. I think that's it right there. Yes, Harvest. Trudeau is not in charge of the borders. Okay? We share it with the United States. So it's not solely Trudeau's decision. And to prove my point, just recently Canada has decided to open the border to Americans that are fully vaccinated, August 9th, the day we get back actually. So any Americans that want to drive across or fly across, they are more than welcome to do so without quarantining, as long as they have the double jab going on. That's an entirely different topic, isn't it? But Washington, United States government, has not made the same gesture. They have not decided to do the same. They're trying to figure out what they want to do, which just proves my point to the ignoramuses out there. It is not entirely up to Trudeau to open the borders. Okay, that's enough about politics, because, you know, like I said, I'm too dumb to know what I'm really talking about, so I just know biased opinion when I hear it, and it just reflects ignorance and stupidity. I seem to be getting in behind a lot of car turners. That was downtown during my political speech there. That was downtown Chilliwack. It's quite a beautiful little downtown, but there is a massive homeless problem. I do feel like a Starbucks, but I don't know which one to go to. There is a brand new one on Luckacuk Way. And I had one yesterday. Do I need that? Do I need to spend that kind of money on a cup of coffee? No, I don't. I haven't decided yet on if I'm gonna take a stab at filming this 2-week vacation, or bringing my semi-professional Fuji digital camera and doing some photography. I haven't decided. Coughing. Yeah. Wow, I bet you like to hear that. I wish lane splitting was legal in Canada, BC. It is in California, and it is in most of the United Kingdom and Europe, as far as I know. What's lane splitting? Well, that's the act of driving your motorcycle between cars. Yeah. So, for example, this pulling up here, I would be allowed to pull up to the left or right of this vehicle and go through the intersection first, lane splitting, or even right now, go between him and the car. And yeah, that might sound dangerous to a lot of people, non-motorcyclist people, but it is safe. As long as you're not doing 1,000,000 miles an hour to get between these vehicles, it is safe, because you stay at the front of traffic, especially at the lights and intersections. You know, it's this is Keith Wilson. Did I say that already? This is a major connecting artery to my neighborhood. And you know what's funny is, if this ever got shut down, somehow, there'd be a hell of an issue. I guess everybody would have to divert to the highway, which is already a nightmare. Well, what a pretty smile on that road worker. I'll tell you what, here's my opinion of that job. They don't get enough respect, and too many of them have near-death experiences on the job, and or death. They're only doing their job, okay? That's it. It just absolutely infuriates me when I hear of people ripping through work zones because of self-entitlement and just complete retardation of their brains. Absolutely infuriates me. Oh, look at this thing up here. See it? Finally leased. Fully leased. Oh, can you read? Fully leased. Holy shitballs. I didn't think it went back that far. That is a brew pub, climbing wall, retail. That is brilliant. It's just going to add to congestion and traffic in this area that can't handle it. But you know what? It's well within walking distance from our house. In fact, I believe it's exactly 1 kilometer. You can walk a kilometer, can't you? Ah, gosh. Come on, you guys. Traffic circles, they really fuck people up in the head, don't they? Yeah, what was I saying? Right. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. You gotta learn to make these things shorter somehow.